What's up, everybody? NTCertified here, and today is Tuesday, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different from what I'm used to doing. So over the past week I've been watching a few YouTube videos and people speaking on like their top 10 games of 2017, or the top 10 games that they're looking forward to for 2017. So I've compiled a list of my own here on my computer screen that I'm going to share with you today, and then maybe you guys can comment and discuss in the comments below, and let's try to get some good game conversation going. Now before I start, just want to let you know I don't feel like I'm like a typical video game player, because I don't prefer one genre of gaming over the next. I kind of play everything, and I'm not a PS4 enthusiast, I'm not an Xbox enthusiast, and I'm not a Nintendo enthusiast. I play everything. I have every system, I play them all. Some I play more than others depending on what games come out, so it's a toss-up, or should I say it's a switch. Anyway, we're gonna start with a notable mention, and that game is gonna be Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I'll be picking that up for the Xbox One. The reason that that's a notable mention and that's not in my top 10 is because when it comes to the Tom Clancy series, Rainbow Six is definitely my first go-to game in the Tom Clancy series, and then Ghost Recon was always a distant second for me. On the, I want to say the 360, I think it was Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter or something like that. I tried to get into it, but I couldn't really, I couldn't really focus on the game itself. Like, the gameplay was great, but I couldn't focus enough to do well in the game. So I'm looking forward to giving this one another shot, because it looks really cool. Nice open world, which is similar to the classic Ghost Recon, but I mean, it looks massive, and I'm very excited to get the chance to play that game, and I'll be picking that up soon. So excited about that. Number 10 on my list is Mass Effect Andromeda, and that comes out on March 21st, and I'll be picking that up for the Xbox One as well. Now, Mass Effect 3 I did have on, I want to say, PS3, and I played a lot of it, but I never finished the game, and I do regret that, because Mass Effect was an amazing game. I typically don't get into a lot of sci-fi games, but Mass Effect was one game that I thought was very well thought out from the minute that I started through as far as I did play it. So I'm going to really be looking forward to Mass Effect Andromeda when it comes out, and we have just about a month to go. So I'll be ready to play that when that comes out. Moving on to number 9 is MLB The Show 2017. I'm going to be picking that up on the PS4 when that drops on March 28th. Now, I pick up every year of MLB The Show, because when it comes to baseball games, sports games, The Show is hands down the best baseball game that I've ever played. It's pretty much perfect for me. And another like small thing that I like to do when I play baseball games is I like to do the billboards and promotions and set the prices of the hot dogs and the concessions and just stupid stuff like that. Like, I would hate for it to just be a game full of that, but it's a nice balance apart from what you would normally play, when you're playing in a baseball game. I always play first base. I never play any other position other than first base, and I always play on the Baltimore Orioles, because that's my home team. So I gotta rep the home team. And I think the Ken Griffey Jr., with a legend being on the cover this year, and the special edition looks really good, really enticing, but I did not set a pre-order for that. Maybe I should. Number 8 on my list is Injustice 2. and I'm going to be picking that up for the Xbox One when that releases on May 16th. Now, I really enjoyed the original Injustice. I'm very happy that they, brought out a game with all of the DC characters in one. I feel like the story was decent and the gameplay was really solid. Now, Mortal Kombat is my favorite, fighting franchise pretty much ever, but I feel like Injustice was a big change to the norm because, with it was supposed to be like a Mortal Kombat, I guess like a Mortal Kombat, what's the word I'm looking for? It was supposed to be like a Mortal Kombat mixed with DC or something like that, but they decided to just go straight with a DC game, and I'm glad that they did, and they didn't like dumb down another Mortal Kombat game, because I don't think we were looking forward to another game where Mortal Kombat was kind of like dumbed down. So thank you for not doing another Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe and just going towards Injustice, and I'm really happy to get the chance to play that soon as well. Number 7 is Sonic Mania on the Nintendo Switch. Now, I played Sonic Mania at the Nintendo Switch preview tour, and it pretty much blew my mind. I mean, looking at Retro Sonic and where that takes you, I feel like Retro Sonic is the only Sonic. Sonic Adventure was great. Sonic Adventure 2 was another great game, but the original Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2, and Sonic 3 on the original Sega are the only ways to play Sonic, in my opinion. And what that does here in Sonic Mania is it goes back on that original, mindset of the game, and it adds in some totally different, like, gameplay styles. Like, I was playing it and I'm running forward, and all of a sudden I'm running backwards, which is something that you just didn't do in the original Sonic. Like, there was no going back. I mean, you could go back, but you don't progress by going backwards. So that was a nice change to the norm. And also, some of the there were like some really deep falls where you could like truly get stuck if you didn't know how to play Sonic, or you didn't know what you were doing in the game. And I appreciate the challenge in that, and I'm happy that they're coming up with, some new ways to play classic Sonic, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah. Number 6 on my list is Friday the 13th, the game, and I'm picking that up on PC. So Friday the 13th, the game started as a Kickstarter, and I am one of those people who backs Kickstarter projects. I do have a couple of them that I'm waiting to be fulfilled, and I'm actually I should be receiving one sometime this week. If you don't know what a prep pack is, look that up. But Friday the 13th, the game, I backed it a long time ago, actually, when the campaign first started, and I've been watching the game and watching its development, and it's coming along really well, and now it's going to be like a full-fledged release when it does come out, which makes it even more exciting. Jason is one of those classic horror franchises, and being able to either play as Jason or play as the camp counselors in the game is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to seeing the different ways that you can fight back as a camp counselor, as opposed to being Jason and just having all the the power in your hands. So I'm really intrigued by the idea. Now I want to play it because I'm a big classic horror fan, so I'm really excited about that. Number 5 on my list is the Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy. Now, as a gamer growing up, playing the original PlayStation, Crash Bandicoot was one of those first games on the PlayStation that really caught me and kept me focused on the game. And I would spend the night at friends' houses, and we would all sit together in a group, and we would try to beat each other's scores like all night long, like not even going to sleep, just playing Crash Bandicoot all night long. And I've never actually beat any of the Crash Bandicoot games, believe it or not. But I had so much fun playing them through. So much fun. And I'm really excited that we get to have all those on the disc. And I can finally play them back again. Because that little teaser in Uncharted wasn't enough. Number 4 is Horizon Zero Dawn on the PS4, and that comes out next week, and I'm ready for it, and I don't even know why. I don't know why Horizon Zero Dawn is so far, up on my list, because I'm probably not gonna play it as much as my mind is telling me, you need to buy this game and you need to play this game and it's a cool concept. But I'm probably not gonna play it as much as I'm telling myself that I'm gonna play the game. But either way, it looks awesome. and I can't wait to play it, and I can't wait to stream it, and I want to see all of the different abilities that I can do and explore the world. I love open world games. Yeah. Number 3 is WWE 2K18, which I'm going to pick up on the PS4 when it comes out in October. So they haven't announced the official game or anything with it, but WWE 2K comes out every year in October without fail, and this year is no different, and it's one of my favorite games every year because I'm a huge wrestling fan. If you don't know me, and I look forward to it every year. 2K Games, I believe, does a pretty decent job almost every year with the 2K franchise, and there's so many new characters that they're probably going to add into the game. Some new features that I'd like to see. It'd be amazing if they brought back GM mode for 2K18. I mean, take that with a grain of salt, but because I doubt it's gonna happen, but that would be really, really cool. And having them update universe mode maybe would be nice too, because I feel like when you have like a storyline between two people, and let's say you do a long storyline for, let's say, 3 months or so, having the same two people in the match every week gets boring really fast, and I hope that they have a fix to that. But I can't wait for 2K18 and whatever special edition that they have. I'm gonna buy it. Number 2 is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, picking that up on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm picking that up next Friday. Already have my special edition pre-ordered. I played it at the Nintendo Switch preview tour in DC. Got 20 minutes to play it, and I decided to do everything but delve into the story for 20 minutes. All I did was go out into the valleys, run around, fight a couple people, pick up a couple weapons, and that was it. I didn't want to spoil anything because the game just looks amazing, and I know it would have been just a tease for me, and I don't like being teased, so I just went ahead and just explored the world, and I loved it, and I can't wait to play it because it's going to be an amazing game, and I know everybody else is looking forward to. And it's the only game on the Switch that I believe is worth it at the moment, but I am going to pick up 1-2 Switch and Super Bomberman R. But yeah, Legends of Zelda next Friday. If you're getting a Switch and you're not getting that game, you're crazy. Crazy. And number 1 on my list, Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. A game that we've only seen, 60-second clips of at this point. But if it's Mario, you know it's going to be an amazing game. And it's open world, you know it's going to be an amazing game. I think the last true open world game that we had was Super Mario Galaxy 2, which is a 10 in my book. Amazing game. And if they can recreate something like that on the Switch, we're gonna have another 10 on our hands, Nintendo. So you better bring it because we're waiting for it. We want it, and that's what's going to sell those Switch systems for the Christmas holiday. I know I'm ready for it. I hope everybody else is ready for it. Yeah. But those are my 10 games that I'm looking forward to in 2017. Some may agree with it, some may not agree with it, but those are what I'm looking forward to. I'd be curious to see what games that you all are looking forward to for 2017. I mean, if you want, go ahead and drop those in the comments below. Once again, this is NTCertified. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch. I'm on YouTube Live on the weekends. Always around. Have a good night. Peace out.